Breaking news coming in that an FIR has been registered against Narendra Modi in Ahmedabad. This after the Election Commission went into a 3-hour marathon meeting over the pictures that you're seeing on your screens. Narendra Modi holding a press conference earlier today after casting his vote and holding the lotus emblem in his hand. Ashish Maharishi on the phone line. Ashish, give us the details of the FIR.
Well, in fact, in the morning, the moment Narendra Modi had come down and he had shown the symbol during the press conference and after the vote, after casting his vote as well. The footage was taken by the collector of that area, and then the Election Commission had, issued a notice to the Chief Secretary and the Director General of Police in Gujarat, and then they had asked to register an FIR against Narendra Modi. The notice had very clearly said that Narendra Modi had violated Section 126(1)A and 126(1)B of the Representations of Peoples Act 1951. So this is clear. This is, his act was clearly in violation of the Representations of People Act, and FIR has been registered according to that, according to the violation that has been made by Narendra Modi. So certainly strict strictures by the Election Commission, and now the FIR has finally been registered against Narendra Modi.
Now, what is Narendra Modi supposed to do?
Well, in fact, it still needs to be seen, how the further the state administration goes further, and whether a fine is levied on him, or whether he has to make a personal appearance before the Election Commission, or if he can be arrested or not. These things still needs to be seen, Maruf. But as of now, FIR has been registered. We still have to find it from the DG Police on how things will move forward, since the FIR has now been filed against Narendra Modi.
Ashish Maharishi, you were in Ahmedabad when Narendra Modi filed his, cast his vote. How far was he from the polling booth when he made the statement?
Well, in fact, not very far. It must not be more than 50 odd meters. In fact, if you would have seen, I was right there at the place where he had cast his vote, and there it was very much visible the way he was moving around. He had so many supporters with him. That was in itself a violation of Model Code of Conduct. Then, since he's the Chief Minister of Gujarat, he had the security, obviously. But then, when he had done that press conference, this must be around 50 to 60 meters away from the school where he had cast his vote in Ranit. So certainly, this was clear-cut violation of the Representations of People's Act and Model Code of Conduct as well, which is why the Election Commission was so strict. And they had taken the footage, the entire footage. He had, very clearly shown during the entire
Ashish, just stay on with us. N. Gopalaswami, former CEC, is on the phone line with us. Mr. Gopalaswami, interpret for us what exactly is happening. The Election Commission ordered the CEC, the Chief Electoral Officer, CEO, I beg your pardon, in Gujarat to file an FIR against Narendra Modi. What does it mean for BJP's Prime Ministerial candidate?
What does it mean?
In terms of what action will be taken further, what does this FIR mean?
The FIR will mean the incidents where there is an apparent or there is a perceived violation of a provision of the law is being brought to the notice of through the police. It will go to the court of law, and they will investigate that, and then the case will go further.
What kind of punishment are we expecting for Narendra Modi, if any at all? And would the Election Commission suffice with just an explanation?
You and I are not expecting. I at least don't speculate on that. I can only say that the law says fine or up to 2 years imprisonment, or both. That's what the law says.
Our reporters on the ground, Mr. Gopalawamy, have said that Narendra Modi, A, was with a lot of his supporters, which is a violation of the Model Code of Conduct when he cast his ballot. Also, he was very close to the polling booth when he sat and gave the speech or this press conference. Do you see, in your expert respect, this as being a violation of the Model Code of Conduct, what is being done by Narendra Modi?
I don't have the full details, but from what you say, it apparently is a violation of the provision of the 48 hours ban on publicity, this and other, which is there. No publicity during the 48 hours before the closure of polls. That gets violated. Therefore, FIR has been filed.
Mr. Gopalaswamy, thank you so much for speaking to Headlines today. FIR registered against Election Commission. How this can be interpreted will be known in the next few hours as our reporters are reporting on the ground. Sanjay Jha from the Congress party is also with us. Sanjay Jha, an FIR has been filed against Narendra Modi. The Congress harping from the morning that he has violated the election code of conduct.
Well, I think Mr. Modi, not just as a prime ministerial candidate of the BJP, but as a seasoned politician, he's fought many in elections. One expected him to know what is the model code of conduct that applies, in the political system, and to leaders, that there is a restriction in terms of whether you can campaign near a polling booth or not. And the usage of...
No, but Mr. Jha, the criticism is that even Mayawati did the same. Just as soon as she came out and cast her vote, she urged people to vote for her party. But the Congress has been very selective in choosing who to, target or go against or complain against.
Well, nothing. If the BJP believes that Mayawati ji has violated any poll guidelines, they are free to protest. It's not just the Congress's right to or prerogative to protest. What we did see, however, is that Mr. Modi, and it's just not this time, Mr. Modi is, the way the manifesto was announced, delayed till the voting started. Everybody knows till the voting started in Assam and Tripura. It is all part of a larger orchestrated attempt to exploit, media for visibility purposes.
All right.
It's not just the manifesto, it's the way he went for this big tamasha at the time that he, filed his nomination in Varanasi.
All right.
It is all part of a synchronized plan, and that's the reason why the Congress party...
Okay, Mr. Jha, completely running out of time. Thank you so much for joining us and for your comments. FIR file against Narendra Modi for those pictures that you see holding a press conference soon after he cast his vote with the lotus emblem. Clearly, this move by the Prime Ministerial candidate has backfired. On that note, we're going to take a short break. Thanks so much for watching. Lots more coming up and our special show on the other side. Stay with us.